Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am Canon EOS photographer RandallMRueff. Today is Monday, May the 19th, 2014 AD. And as you can see up here in the upper right corner, it is 2200 hours, 9 minutes, and 3 seconds, or 9 minutes, 5 seconds after 10 o'clock. I'm here in Taylorsville, Indiana, and I'm going to show you my new Amazon.com wish list. I got a new computer, as many of you may know, if you've been following. And one of the things I forgot and lost was my Amazon.com, or Amazon, just my Amazon password. So I don't remember what the old one was. And I bought, in the past, I've bought several things from them. But basically, it's not probably a new account. So you just go in here and you got a new account. So that's no big deal. So I did that, signed up, and to start off, I created, one of the things I did was create a new wish list. And this is Randall M. Rueff's photography and video wish list. That is everything I want for, well, not everything, but the majority of things I want for my photography and video to do things with, to improve what I do. Getting this new computer several weeks ago has made a big improvement. For example, with my old computer that kept crashing, there's no way I could have done a video like I'm doing. Not only in the size format, but because it kept crashing, I would do it, it would crash. I mean, it just wasn't good. I got a new Mac, iMac, 27 inches, late 2013 model, 32 gigs of RAM. It's awesome. Thank you, Mother. But in this video, I want to talk about some of the things that I want and why I want them and how I would use them if I were able to get them. And just basically, this is my photography and video wish list. This is, if I had a lot of money or had significantly more than I do now, this is some of the things I would buy to aid my photography and video. Now, I want to keep in mind, one of the things I download Amazon has is up in the upper left corner under my Safari web browser, it has an A. You see that A? It says, and what you can do is you can add to your Amazon wish list from other websites that's not Amazon. So, for example, a lot of things I'll add that's from the Amazon website, I can add obviously to my list. But with this button, I can go to like B&H, or that's one of the big ones in photography, or eBay, or just any other site that, shop, like Walmart or Target, wherever you shop, you can go to it, click on it, and you can add it to your Amazon list of things that you want. And of course, you can make different wish lists. Like you can do a Christmas wish list and a birthday wish list and a Easter wish, whatever wish list you want to make, you can call it whatever you want, obviously. And so you can add things from other websites, not just Amazon. And one of the things I found out while doing this wish list is you can, when I went, there were certain things I couldn't find on Amazon. There was a couple of things. So I went to B&H, was one of the big ones, because they have a big supplier of photography and video equipment. Plus, I've ordered for stuff from them and have had great success with them. But when you click on, let's say, B&H or any other site, and if that item is also on Amazon, it says, "Ooh, there's a comparative item here on Amazon." And then then it says you have a choice: click on the item at say B&H, or click on the item at Amazon. So maybe one's cheaper. You can click on the item that's cheaper, or one has a smaller shipping price, or whatever. It gives you an option of clicking on the one that's on Amazon and whatever website you're using. If like say B&H has, let's say I'm looking for a particular lens, a 50mm 1.2. If I'm looking for a 50mm 1.2, I go to B&H. It gives me an option. Oh, look, it's also on Amazon. Do I want to click on the one for B&H or Amazon? I have a choice, so it's really nice. Because a lot of times you can find the same thing. Sometimes it'll be cheaper on Amazon. Sometimes it won't be. Just depends what the item is and where you're shopping for the other item. So having that choice by simply clicking one button is really nice. And it was real simple, real easy. And all you had to do was install a small application that Amazon has to do it. So it didn't take that long. So I did it. Great so far. Okay, so let's get on to my photography and video wish list. This again is a list of the things I want, and right now I just can't afford. I bought some lottery tickets, so I'm hopeful. Good Lord willing. Now these are not I don't know what order they put these on. In fact, I think they're what it is. I think they're reverse order. So these are in order of that I want them, or put them. In fact, I think it's reverse order. It may be reverse order. For example, this USB 3.0 steel, that may have been the last thing I put on there. Before that, the card. So it may be in reverse order. I'm not sure. But anyway, I do remember the card reader and the memory card were one of the last things I put on the list. So that may be the situation. But again, let's start off with the Hoodman USB 3.0 UDMA card reader from B&H Photo. USB. I've got a card reader, but I don't have one that's USB 3.0. And basically, the difference between USB and USB 3.0, actually, there's USB 2.0, there's USB 3.0. 3.0 is the fastest, or faster. Obviously, 2.0 is faster than just plain USB equals USB, and 2.0 is faster than that. And of course, 3.0 is faster than that. So this would be the fastest card reader. It's small, it's compact. It comes with a cord, detachable, which I wouldn't need because I have a cord plugged in my computer. But that's basically $50. So if you can help me out, I appreciate it. Next is Lexar 256 gigabyte professional 1066 times compact flash card. Now I would like to get two of these because I'll talk to you later about the 1DC. It has 2 slots. But I would like to get two of these. The 256 gigabytes is the biggest, or not physically biggest, but the highest capacity that I've seen at over 1,000 times. You have to have 1,000 times speed to do 4K video, and this is faster than that, so that would be good. Plus 256, that's going to hold a lot of, even the 4K, that's going to hold probably half hour, 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, maybe up to 50, maybe push 50, I don't know. But approximately 45 minutes of each, but 4K video. So that's a good deal. I mean, yeah, it depends on, but the 1DC is what I'm talking about. I looked at the chart recently, and I think it was so many gigabytes, or 1 minute was like so many 4 gigabytes or something like that. I don't remember it. Anyway, I'm not sure what the point is, it's large and it's fast. Large capacity, high speed. I need 2 of them because the camera holds 2. Next is the Canon battery. That's actually a Canon. I don't know why they have a picture of the battery, but this is the battery charger. If you click on it, for some reason they've got a picture of the battery instead of the battery charger. I don't know what that is. But there's the charger. $349. This is a high quality charger. It charges 2 batteries at once. Of course, you got a cord to put it into the wall. So let's go back to the list here. Again, I don't know why they have a picture of battery instead of the charger, but that's just me. Anyway, okay, the camera bag. Okay. This is kind of the one I'm looking for. I mean, this will hold plenty of stuff, which is what I want. There's an illustration even. So this will hold. Don't mean the on there. This will hold more than what I need. So this is good. It's got lots of pockets. You can put stuff, and it's a really good bag. It's made by Tamarack. I've got a Tamarack bag now. Not this size, of course. Doesn't have anywhere. It's not near as big, but they make a high quality product. I'm very impressed with the Tamarack products. From what I've had 2 cases from them in the past, and both of them have been of high quality. So I have no doubt this is a high quality case, without actually having had one in this particular case. So, of course, we want the Speedlight 600EX RT. That's the newest, best flash. I can go into a lot of details on that. I don't know why the battery charger's on there. I don't know. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we go. The battery. The battery pack for the 1DC, 1DX, it's 1DC cameras. I'll get that here in a minute. But there's I'd like to get 2 additional batteries. It comes with 1 camera, but I'd like to have at least 2 extras for, when I'm on the go, so I don't have to worry about running out of power. Next, of course, is the GPS receiver, so I can geotag my photos with 1DC. If I was able to get it. There is different views there. Anyway, you just attach this to the side of the camera, and it receives from satellites the actual time, atomic clock time. So that's a really neat thing. Next, of course, is the lens and the lens filter. The Tiffin 77 UV, it's just a protection filter. It has no, for all intents and purposes, it has no plus or minus UV. It protects the lens. It's a protection filter. And the filter that protects the lens is the 28 to 300 millimeter 3.5 to 5.6 IS-USM lens. I currently have a 28 to 300 millimeter made by Phoenix, which is a generic, well, not generic, but it's definitely not to the high quality of Canon. But it's a good lens. It's just not anywhere near as good as the Canon lens. Canon has better glass, better optics, better autofocus, faster autofocus. I mean, there's so many things better with this lens. It's still a push-pull lens, but it's so much better than what I've got, and sharper focus. I mean, it's just faster. I mean, plus I think it looks better too. So, but this is the all-in-one lens that I would use. Unless I was able to afford some kind of super-duper telephoto lens, or maybe a macro lens or a fisheye lens. This is. I have a 28 to 300 millimeter on my current camera. Again, it's a Phoenix. It's not a Canon. I wish it was a Canon because it'd be a lot better. But and for most purposes, it's the focal length is really good. I can't complain about that. So I like having the 2300 because back in the day, I had different. I had a 28 to 70, a 70 to 210, and I had a 400, and I had three lenses. And normally, the problem was when you go from 20 to 70 or 70 to 210, you had to switch lenses, and that is a pain in the pain in the butt. So having an all-in-one lens that can do 28-300, especially with a full-frame camera, is awesome. So I really want to get this lens. Not cheap though. Current prices looks about $26.89, $2,700. Yeah, it's free shipping, but there's gonna be tax on that. So it's an awesome lens. I'm gonna be able to get that. So let's see. Next, we've got, of course, the creme de la creme. The main subject of my want and lust. Let's see how far this goes. Okay. Let's go right there. And that is currently the top of the line digital SLR that does video and still. Excuse me. And that is the Canon EOS 1DC. Now, there's cameras I've wanted in the past, and they've been surpassed by this camera. And I'm sure sometime in the future this camera will be surpassed by something else. But right now, as of Monday, May 19th, 2014 AD, at 23 hours and 22 seconds, the Canon EOS 1DC body only is the camera of my lust. I love this camera. I've never actually seen one in person. I have seen a 1DX, which is physically pretty much the same. up at the store in the camera store in Indianapolis. But the 1DC also does 4K, and it does some other 1080p speed frames that the 1DX doesn't do. So basically, the difference is the Canon EOS 1DC does full 80 or full HD 1080p in some different speeds that the 1DX doesn't do. Plus, of course, it has the 4K video. 4K video is the main feature of this camera. It still does everything 1DX does. Plus, it's 4K. I mean, it's just right now, as far as technology goes, this is the camera. I mean, if you want to do photo and video, this is the camera. That in combination with the 2300mm lens, the lens filter, the GPS. Now, I wish the GPS geotagging was internal. That would make it look a lot better. But the story is that the reason they don't have it internal is because magnesium in the body is a certain thickness to make the camera weather resistant and make it tough, that the signal couldn't go through that magnesium. So they had to make it external. Well, that's good that it's rough and durable, but I'd also like to figure out there should be certainly some way they can put an antenna. Maybe just put the antenna on the outside. I don't know. I mean, I think there's lots of ways I could think of if I was. Of course, I'm not an engineer, but nonetheless, I think there's ways I could come up with ways. Maybe have the electronic components inside and run just 2 little holes or one hole to run an antenna outside of the camera, and you can cover up. What is that? You can cover that up really neat with some really creative ways. Plus, the camera itself just looks really cool. And of course, it says view item at B&H Photo. Let's do a separate link with that. Let's do that. And there it is, the EOS 1DC. Let's see what we got here. Got a side view, other side view, the back, the top, the bottom. But that front view is awesome. I love it. And there it is. It's $9,999, basically $10,000. Now it was $12,000. It has had a $2,000 price drop in the last month, which makes me suspect they're coming out with something new relatively soon, or at least going to announce something new very soon. But we don't know anything for sure about that. But either way, it's come down $2,000. It's a $10,000 price, which means they may have sold enough of them to be able to lower that manufacturing cost and pass the savings on to the customer, which would be great. And either way, this is still an awesome, awesome camera. I've never had a professional camera. I've had a prosumer level camera. In fact, I've got what they call a prosumer, but not a professional. I've had pocket cameras, disc cameras, Kodak, instant cameras. I mean, but I've never had a professional camera. This is the camera right now I want. In combination with this lens protection filter, this GPS device, these extra batteries, this extra battery charger, the flash, the case, the card reader, you name it. That is my Randall M. Rueff photography and video wish list. So if you can help me out, I would appreciate it. Again, my name and address is on Google Maps. You can find it on this YouTube channel's homepage. It's not hard to find me if you're looking for me or just want my address. So there you go. There you have it. My photography and video wish list. So I'm going to leave that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope more you can help me out. If not, again, just you found out kind of some of the things I want and why, and hopefully you found some use, whether entertainment or just that guy's poor, he can afford some reviews, blah blah blah. Anyway, whatever. I just want to wish you and yours a happy day. Until next time, I'm RandallMRueff saying thanks for watching. Have a really good day, and may God bless you. Bye.